Okay, so welcome back to this another video of PIB current affairs. We are covering the May month current affairs compilation, and today we will start from the page number 41. I guess we have two videos. We have completed the rest of the pages. So if you have not watched the previous videos of PIB compilation, then please go into the playlist section or the courses section. There you will find the two PDFs, two videos, and you can complete the rest of the topics from there. So let us begin. We have scheme for promotion of surface coal lignite gasification projects. The Union Cabinet has approved a scheme for promotion of surface coal lignite gasification projects. Objective: to incentivize new surface coal lignite gasification projects for production of syngas and its downstream products. Gasification of approximately outlay is this: financial incentive, maximum 20% of the cost of plant and machinery. Okay. Financial incentive is capped at 5,000 crore for any single project. For any single product, incentive is capped at 9,000 crore. For any single entity group, incentive is capped at 12,000 crores. Okay. Then we have benefits: expected investment mobilization 2.5 lakh to 3 lakh crore. Then employment generation: the scheme is projected to create around 50,000 direct plus indirect jobs. Revenue to governments: coal lignite utilization is expected to generate 6,300 crores annually. Then what is the total outlay of the scheme? 37,500. Okay. Reforms under PM Vani. Department of Telecommunication has introduced a series of user-friendly reforms under PM Vani, Prime Minister's Wi-Fi Access Network Interface, to accelerate the proliferation of broadband services through public Wi-Fi networks across the country. Launch year is 2020. It was launched in line with the objectives of National Digital Communication Policy. Pillars of PM Vani: Public Data Office. They establish, maintain and operate PM Vani complaints. Okay. Public Data Office aggregator, app provider, PM Vani. Central registry: it maintains details of app providers, PDOs. It is currently maintained by the Center for Development of Telematics. Okay. Then reform introduced: QR based authentication of laptops and secondary devices. Users can connect by scanning a QR code on the login page using authenticated smartphone app. Introduction of flexible short duration Wi-Fi plans of 15, 30 and 60 minutes. Then standardization of PM Vani hotspot names, SSIDs, for easier identification. Okay. So they are asking us question ki new reform has introduced flexible short duration timings 15, 30 and then we have 60. Achievements of Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission has crossed the landmark milestone of 90 crore Ayushman Bharat health accounts. The cumulative ABHA creation increased from these many performing states. Top performing states include Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan. States, Union Territories with high ABHA saturations: Andaman Nicobar, Lakshadweep, Ladakh. Full saturation. Women ABHA holders are about 49.75%. That is good. Then 4 UTs have achieved 100% saturation, which is not one of the 4 UTs. Okay. Dadra Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu. Okay. So Puducherry is not one of them. 6 years of PM Swanidhi. PM Swanidhi, a flagship microcredit scheme for Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, has completed 6 years of completion. Loans disbursed 1.12 crore. Then total loan value is of 17,000 crores. Number of beneficiaries, total digital transactions. Then digital cashback incentive. Beneficiary incomes recorded an average annual increase of nearly 20%. 95% of beneficiaries accessed formal institutional credit for the first time under PM Swanidhi. Around 30% later accessed Additional credit beyond Swanidhi loans. 46% of the beneficiaries under the scheme are women, reflecting strong gender inclusion. Around 70% women, about 70% belong to marginalized communities. Okay, how much percent of beneficiaries under the schemes are women? 46%. Reports. Okay, so I guess we have completed the PIB of schemes. Let me just see the index once again and verify it for myself. Okay, we have completed government schemes, current affairs. Then now we will start with reports. Okay, let us start. Reports. National Health Accounts Estimates 2022 and 2023. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has released the National Health Accounts Estimates for 2022 and 2023. It is the 10th report on health expenditure estimates. It has been prepared by National Health Accounts Technical Secretariat at National. Okay. Preparation of NHA estimates was institutionalized at National Health Systems Resource Center in 2014. The report indicates an increase in government expenditure on healthcare since 2013-14, reflecting sustained efforts to strengthen public investment in the health sector. Key highlights. Government health expenditure in the country has increased from 1.15% to 1.43%. In 10 years, just it has increased these many. As per the new GDP series with base year, GHE percentage of GDP, GHE's share in government and general government expenditure is 4.89%, increased nearly 2.7 times. Out of pocket expenditure has declined to 39%. Government health expenditure in the total health expenditure increased by 15%. Share of out of pocket expenditure declined in THE, declined by 21 points from 64 to 43%. Share of social security expenditure increased from, it includes government funded health insurance such as ABPMJ, medical reimbursements to government employees. Okay. Share of private health insurance increased from 3. Okay. According to the estimates, how much government health expenditure per capita? $2,786. 2,786. Okay. I think we have to keep the facts in check and remember it through multiple revisions. Logistics Port Performance Index. Ministry of Sports, Shipping and Waterways has released the Logistic Port Performance Index. It is a national benchmarking mechanism designed to access and improve the operational performance of Indian ports. It has been developed under Sagar Ankalakan framework. Segments for evaluation. The index evaluates ports across the 3 cargo segments: vis-a-vis, dry bulk, liquid bulk and container cargo. Top performing ports: dry bulk cargo category Paradip, liquid bulk cargo category Sikka Port, container cargo category Mundra Port. Other initiatives launched: 24/7 grievance redressal module under the eNavig portal. It will allow grievances to be filed through multiple channels, including eNavig portal, toll-free helplines, WhatsApp, etc. eNavig portal, ship registration module on the eSamudra platform, medical practitioner module, and unified ship recycling credit note module. So it is asking us which of the following ports has been awarded as a best performance of dry bulk cargo category. It is Paradip. Paradip, Sikka, Mundra. Let me just put this tape over here to hide it. Sikka Port and Mundra Port. Okay. next time when I will revisit this PDF, what basically I will do is I will just try to recall and remember stuff through this way. Like I would recall which port was the top performing port in dry bulk cargo category. Then I would recall, okay, it is Paradip port, and I will see it for myself. Okay, it is Paradip port, well done. And I will move on to the next liquid bulk cargo category, Sikka port, and then Mundra port, like this. Then we have flash report on central sector infrastructure projects. MOSPI has released a flash report on central sector infrastructure projects worth 150 crores and above. MOSPI monitors the central sector infrastructure projects through PIMANA platform. PIMANA, Project Assessment, Infrastructure Monitoring and Analytics for Nation Building. The portal backs 1,900 infrastructure projects worth 42 lakh crore as of April 2026. As of April 2026, these many ongoing infrastructure projects with a total revised cost of 42 are being monitored across 17 central ministries departments. Let me highlight this. Ministry of highest number of projects. It is Ministry of Transport and Highways, NHAI. Ministry with largest share of project cost, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, 57%, 25%. Ministry of Railway constitutes second largest. Ministry, the sector with highest number of projects and largest share of project cost, transport and logistics. Duration 9 projects were commissioned, 55. Okay, it is asking us, according to the report, which ministry has the largest share in total project cost. Then it is obviously Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Then we have periodic labor force survey April 2026. For the month of April has been released by NSO. It is a primary source of data on activity, participation and employment and unemployment conditions of the population. Labor force participation rate is defined as the percentage of persons in labor force in the time population. Worker population rate is defined as the percentage of employed persons in the population. Then we have unemployment rate is defined as the percentage of persons unemployed among the persons in the labor force. Okay. Then we have key highlights and age group 15 years and above, all India 77.1, then 78. Okay, worker, they have just given us the raw data. What do we make out of it? What is the unemployment rate for male for rural and urban combined? All India is 5.1. So this thing is like there is nothing here for me to actually look at and see for myself. So these things kind of get out of hand when we are given such a big table heavy content. Okay, it is fine. We will try to figure out something when we revisit this topic once again. We have Leeds Report 2025. Ministry of Commerce and Industry has released the 7th edition of Logistic Ease across different states. Leeds 2025 report. About the report assesses logistics performance across states and union territories and serve as the key benchmarking and reform tool for improving logistic efficiency across the country. It is published by DPIIT. Then categorization of states, exemplars, top performing states, okay, high performance, accelerators, growth seekers. These are the categories. Then exemplars, high performers, accelerators and growth seekers. Coastal states, exemplar is Tamil Nadu. Landlocked states, Uttar Pradesh. Northeastern states, Mizoram, UT, Delhi. Which of the following states has secured the exemplar status in landlocked category? It is UP. Where is UP? UP is here. Okay, it is easy to remember because we don't need to focus on everything here, right? Because I can't sit and learn all the states of high performance states, then all states included in the accelerator category, all states included in the growth seeker category. That is not required for me to remember. For me, I think learning the states that are in the exemplar category is the biggest achievement. We have LEAPS 2025. Ministry of Commerce and Industry has felicitated the winners of LEAPS Logistic Excellence Advancements and Performance Shield, and here it was Leads. Okay, initiative of DPIIT, then 13 categories under 5 broad: core logistics, MSME institutions, startup special categories. Core logistics: air freight service provider, FedEx Transport; maritime freight service provider, MSC; road safe express; rail, DP World Rail Logistic; multimodal, Paradeep Parivahan Limited; warehouse, TVS Industrial Warehouse; warehouse service provider, Indicold; MSME, Shiv Waves Online Limited; startup Yellow Links Limited; institutions, IIM Mumbai; special categories, logistic for delivery limited; logistic service for e-commerce operators; multimodal logistic service provider, Indev Infra Private Limited. And it is us asking what institutions have been avoided. Education institute promoting logical, it must be IIM Mumbai, right? IIM Mumbai. Then we have questions in short. On the occasion of No World Tobacco Day, Ministry of pilot version has been launched. Which country MOU with RBI, QR code based merchant payments, Skycast system? Which organization has released India's first future? Okay, so these questions are from the previous PDF of April month. Directly CBSC, robust to automatic. Okay, cleavable light erased antibody reporter. Okay, fine. Okay, so what we will do is we have completed the, let me just write it here, we have completed PIB May month, PIB here, let me write it here, PIB April. So we are completed with these two PDFs, and what I will do in the coming few weeks is that I would start with PIB of June and simultaneously start revision of PIB April and PIB May, and then we will move on to questions in short. We will try to solve these questions considering our revision as well. So for that, stay tuned with the channel, and thank you for watching.